can actually make money from my hobby. The method I use depend on the projects that I'm doing. I have taken it upon myself on Tri-City Studio to solve that solution, make it stressless. What is your name and business name? My name is Folashade Tajuddin, but a lot of people call me Folataj just because it's very short and I think it's unique. What is your business name? My business name is Tri-City Studio. How long have you been in business? I've been in business for about 5 years unofficially, but I would say 2 years as a business person. What is your business all about? So at Tri-City Studio, we curate branded mesh. Some people call it promotional products for business owners with a focus on solopreneurs. What is the best way to connect with your business? You would find Tri-City Studio on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok specifically, Tri-City.studio. You would also find my personal page as Folashade Taj. What advice can you give to someone who is looking to start a business but is still scared to take the leap? So this one, I would say start from where you are. Whatever you know, nobody is perfect. From where you are, you can start. If you have an idea, you need to be able to start to even know where it's heading. So there are a lot of guide in this generation, in this world. There's a lot of information out there right now that you can use to set your feet forward. So if you're looking to start a business, don't be scared. Just start with something. There is no one that is perfect. Like I've been running my business, like I said, officially for 2 years now. And there are a lot of things that I'm still learning.
Fola, the CEO of Tri-City Studio, this your business is not like regular one. It's not like everyday business. How did you identify this market opportunity?
Okay, so for me, business started more like a hobby. Yeah, so I started with crafting things. So when I'm going to work, I use crafting as a form of relaxation. So I started making this, and then I will wear customized t-shirts out. And then I'll have friends asking me, "Oh, can you make this for me? This is really nice." And from there, I'm like, "Oh, okay, I can actually make money from my hobby," right? And then I started creating all these t-shirts for people. And like I said, business was kind of a journey for me. So I didn't start knowing exactly what I wanted to do from the onset. So it was this hobby, we started doing it, and then I started doing some research, and I found out that, oh, okay, there's still a gap that I can fill in this promotional branded items field.
Yeah.
So that's how I came into doing Tri-City Studio promotional mesh for small business owners. I really don't want to call them small business owners. I call them solopreneurs.
Yeah.
That's my focus.
You know, there are two things you said, but I'm going to start from one. Most of the business owners I've spoken to or had a chat with, sometimes they don't know what their niche is. They just start first, and in the process, they tend to narrow it down. So you mentioned t-shirts. So when I was speaking to my son today, he was asking me who is coming for a video shoot. I told him a friend. He kind of prints business names and all. He said, okay, it's merch. That's what he called it. And he said it can be anything. It can be cup, it can be face cap, it can be anything. So are you focused on t-shirts or any other item at all?
No, so it's not just t-shirts. The reason I use t-shirt mostly is because a lot of people already know that when you make t-shirts, like there are other things that you make as well. So t-shirt is one of the most common branded mesh. The mesh includes a whole lot of things, like you said, mugs, bags,
throw pillows,
caps, anything at all that you can give to someone or that you can wear that would promote your business, that will give you visibility. It's what we call mesh, and I do all that.
Okay.
Not just t-shirts.
So in terms of printing method, there are different types of, I did my research. There are different types of printing method. There is heat transfer. I saw a whole lot of lists. So what method are you using, and what determines the method? Do you use one singular method or you use various?
See that you've done your assignment. For real. So yeah, like you said, there are various methods of printing t-shirt. And you said, what methods do I use? So the method I use depend on the projects that I'm doing. So there are different methods. There is the screen printing, there is DTF print, there is vinyl cutting, and there is also what we call direct to garment. So it depends on quantity, it depends on the type of logo, it depends on timing as well. Like, do I want to deliver tomorrow? Do I want to deliver in 2 weeks? So all those components will determine the method that I'm going to use for a particular project.
Yep.
The main thing is for us to get to the end point, like a quality t-shirt. And as well, another thing that determines that is what purpose the items is going to be serving.
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of those goes into the method that I'm going to use in printing on these items.
Yeah. So as a client, am I the one to make my design, or you're the one making the design and then printing it on the whatever? Or is there like different pricing for various services?
Okay, so I can do design,
Yeah.
right? It's just that when I have to do the design, there is an additional charge for it. But basically among my clients, because branded, you already have your logo. So majority of the projects I work on is just logo design, right? So they send in their logo and brand it on whatever item they want. So in some instances, there could be like additional designs. Like maybe you want to do a table cover, have a vendor event, and you want a tablecloth, right? You might not just want only your logo. You might want your brand patterns on it as well. And then those things actually, you have to arrange them in a way that it is cohesive, is aesthetically pleasing, right?
Yep.
So yeah, those cases, I do the design at an extra charge.
I've heard twice, solopreneur, you kind of focusing on small businesses. Is there a reason for this, or
Okay.
that's the capacity you have right now?
No, I wouldn't say that's the capacity, but I would say that it is a niche just because I've realized that solopreneurs have a lot on their plate. Like solopreneur, she's the photographer, she's the marketer, she's the editor, just have a lot on their plate. And then when it comes to this branded mesh, there's a lot that you have to do as well, like placing the design. You want to source for pen, you want to source for mug, you want to source for this. It's just a lot. So I have taken it upon myself on Tri-City Studio to solve that solution, make it stressless. Plus the fact that solopreneurs have, I don't want to call it an issue, but they have a constraint to cash flow, right? So this kind of limits them being able to get these things, right? Because if you want to go to other places, like you might have an MOQ of maybe 500,
Yeah.
right? And as a solopreneur, you'll be like 500. I'm not even.
Sometimes it's scary.
Yeah,
You'll
like,
be
you're like, oh,
okay.
I need cash flow. I still need to buy goods. I need to buy something,
Yeah.
and then you want me to put
There's a say minimum of 50 and you need just 2, right?
right. So yeah, so we focus on. I don't usually say small businesses. I say solopreneurs just because I know that they have a lot that they're juggling on their plate, and they also have a limit to cash flow. So we start from small MOQ to as many as you want. So it's not like we do only small.
So what is your smallest MUQ? If I want to order something, can I just place an order for 1 or 2?
No,
or
so
3? Yeah.
my smallest MOQ is 10. However, when I say 10, it could be like as small as having 2 t-shirts, 2 caps, 2 tote bags,
Yeah.
right? So it doesn't even have to be like 10 t-shirts,
Okay.
right? So it could just be, but it has to be like a minimum of 10 things that you're ordering.
Yeah.
And that's when it comes to like branded mesh. Our services are still kind of boutique style in the way that I still do custom to whatever you want. So for example, if you want pens, I'm not going to say that the minimum order for pens would be 10.
Okay.
Right. It could be more than that. So yes, I still get to have like a session once somebody wants to go on a project. Okay, I want pens, I want lip balm, because I brand all those kind of things for solopreneurs. There are small items that you can use to tell your audience or your customers thank you.
Yeah.
So that you remain top of the mind.
Appreciate them. Yeah.
Yeah, you mean not just appreciating them. It's a strategy of you remaining top of the mind on your client's mind. It helps you to get referrals.
Yeah.
Things like that.
So in terms of quality, material quality, like t-shirts, like what you're wearing now, do customers have say to what quality to level? There are different qualities, right? There are premium items, there are mid-level, there are lowest. Do they have say on this since
Yes.
you are the one sourcing for it?
Yes, absolutely. So When it comes to projects that involves more, like more than 10, yes, I give you options when it comes to t-shirts. Yes, but not a lot of options, because I found out that when you give too many options as well, your clients are kind of confused. Yeah. So I expect that my clients will trust me with that part of the job to be able to know, as long as I know what the purpose is for. Like, is it for events?
Yeah.
If this t-shirt were to be for an event and they're going to be wearing it maybe just once for this event, maybe the purpose of that was to get these good pictures, good content, just to give the event a very good color, right? Yeah. So I know the kind of t-shirts that would be good for that. And it also depends on budget as well. Yeah. So it's a conversation that I have with my clients. I know what the budget is. I know what this t-shirt is. I would even be the one giving you the advice on, okay, this would be good. If you're doing employee onboarding, maybe, or maybe you have a salon and it's going to be like a uniform thing. It's a t-shirt that they're going to be wearing over and over. Of course, you would not be giving out a t-shirt that would
not last the test of time.
And like I said, there is no t-shirt, like when you say quality, there is no t-shirt that is maybe quality or quantity. How do I put it? So there's this story I used to tell my students. I think I could just share it right here. So when you're talking about t-shirts, there was my student that was actually focusing on, okay, I want quality. I want to make quality t-shirts, right? And his own definition of quality was like, okay, having like 100% cotton t-shirt, right? But then 100% cotton t-shirt has its purpose. Like 100% cotton t-shirt is soft. Not everybody wants soft t-shirts. Some people want the heavyweight t-shirt. And when we say heavyweight, it depends on the GSM, like gram per square meter you have is what gives this t-shirt. Like the more it is, the more heavy it is. So it depends on what you want to use the t-shirt for. There is no quantity or maybe fake or less.
Or real,
So it depends on the purpose. So a t-shirt that they want to use at the gym, it's different. Maybe it's going to contain more of polyester, or it's going to contain more of rayon. And a t-shirt that you want to use as an innerwear, like you're going to, like maybe a carpet, and then somebody's going to put like a jacket on it. You would want to use a cotton t-shirt because it is soft and breathable. But then if you want to give t-shirt out to people that, okay, they're going to wear it to an event, you want something that is like heavyweight, right? That has this kind of, I don't want to call it street style. I don't do street style, but that's what a lot of people call it when you see the big t-shirts. It depends.
And you've kind of called this your students severally, like, do you have like a class? Do you have like seasonal classes or monthly classes, or how does it work?
So I have another arm of Thrive City Studios that does empowerment.
Okay.
So we do sessions teaching people on how to start t-shirt business, crafting in general, and business lessons as well. So that harm is called TCS workshops, and that's what we do majorly, just empowering people to be able to earn additional basically from home.
Yeah. And if someone is interested in joining your class, how would they contact you?
So you can contact me on my socials, Folashade Taj. I have a link there that kind of talks about what I do. And if I have any class going on, it's always there. Like currently, I'm going to be holding an in-person class on the 18th of July at Clearview Rec Center. So this is in person. I do virtual classes as well, but I found out that I need to be more present, like in person as well. So yes, on the 18th at 4:30 p.m.
And if they want to register from your profile, they can see the link and register. Okay. All right. So what has been the biggest operational challenge? Every business, they all have challenges. What has been the biggest challenge for your business so far? Okay,
so personally for me, the challenge has been having to, how do I put it? So I don't want to say that business is stressful. Business is stressful, but I enjoy it. But sometimes it feels like, oh God, I just want to rest. Right. And being a mom.
I feel you.
Being a mom. And I still work as well.
You still do your 9 to 5.
I still do my 9 to 5. Right. And that's one of the reasons why I always even tell my students that you can do this because I'm doing it and you can do it. It's something that is, I don't want to use the word easy, but is flexible. Yes. Another challenge that I would say is funding. Funding is another challenge because you're a small business. You're expected to get to a particular level before you can access some kind of loans like that. So basically that has been.
And what has been like your turnaround time for order? Let's say I place an order today. What would be like the turnaround time to get my item from your business?
Okay, so I'm able to finish an order like within 1-2 days.
Okay.
Between 1-2 days, because so that would be for orders that are basically like putting logo on items. Within 2 days, I'm able to complete an order and put it out for shipping. So shipping will take maybe, depending on where the person
is located.
Yeah, so everything we could say like 1 week.
So are you currently like worldwide, or you're focused on North America or
I'm
Canada?
focused on Canada.
Not just Edmonton, but any part of Canada.
Not just Edmonton. So anywhere in Canada, and I do free shipping in Canada. So you can, yes, it's free shipping. And that's because, like you said, I know my niche. There's this saying that you cannot serve everybody. We're doing Canada, everywhere in Canada, wherever you are in Canada.
Okay, so before we leave, I would like you to, like, apart from the MOQ that we spoke about, which is minimum order quantity, what stands you out from every other business similar to yours? I think Canva does similar thing. There are other platforms that do what you're doing. So what makes your own business stand out from all of them?
Okay, so first of all, like I said, I am focused on solopreneur. So, and then when I'm servicing solopreneurs, you have this feel of customer relationship. Like I'm able to like talk you through the process. I'm able to answer your questions, right? Whatever question you have, I'm able to even advise on the best use of those items, or select items that would serve the purpose for what you do. However, if you're going to be using, like you mentioned, Canva is a place whereby you already know. Canva is not going to tell you that if you do 100 business cards, or they will not tell you, oh, you can do a QR code instead of a business card. Canva will not tell you that. But for me, like I'm working on a project, we're discussing, and I'm able to tell you, okay, why not do a QR code instead of a business card? If you're going for a networking event, a QR code will be better for you, because a V card, like automatically when somebody scans that, it automatically saves on the person's phone, right? Most business cards now, people just throw it away. And then t-shirts as well, like that. I can always tell you, this t-shirt, it would be better for you to go for this one, because this would give you more visibility, right? So yeah, there's this customer, there's this
like
relationship,
consultation type of relationship you have with your clients.
Yes. And another thing is, I already have curated items. I don't want to confuse you. I believe solopreneurs already have so much on their plate that their job already. This brain is already filled with so many things. I just want to give you the right direction, right path.
So do you have any promotion or anything you're offering to solopreneurs, since you're so interested in solopreneurs, that will encourage them to do merch for their businesses?
Okay, so yes, currently I have an offer. It's called Founders Bundle.
Okay.
So in this Founders Bundle, you have a t-shirt, you have a base cap, you have a tote bag, you have a table display with branded inserts in it. And you also have a branded air freshener, the one you put in your car. So this bundle just consists of things that you as a founder can use, like a t-shirt that you can wear to clients, meetings, or you create content with it. Something that, you wear on your body, and then people are able to see what you do. So everything coupled together, and very affordable, because everything is coming together as well.
And where can they get this?
Okay, so you can find this on my link in my bio as well. On Thrive City Studios social media pages, also on Fashade Taj.
So there will be like a link to click and get to where to place the
It's just
order.
called Founders Bundle.
Please make sure to, follow the link and get your bundle for your business. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are thrilled that you came. Thank you so much.
So happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye.